Tigers as well.
Tigers, and you?
Tigers, just because I'm not a fan of Lotac's drafting. Because from what we've seen, their drafting, it not necessarily lets them down, but it leaves them very exposed.
I'll go Lotac then just to balance it a bit.
All right, we're gonna gang up on Xyclopzz.
Do you actually
not
believe
one
it,
of
or
Oh,
are you just
no.
saying that?
Oh god.
Yeah, I'll go Lotac.
Okay,
You know,
fine.
drafted by Yamate.
All right, all right.
That's like
Yamate, he's a legend, you know?
Yeah.
It's okay,
legend.
Cyclops. At the end of the day, all we're going to hear is...
From Tigers to
Oh,
Lotac.
wow. That is straight beat up.
Oh, yeah.
2-0, you think? No way. It's going to be 2-0
I think there's a
Lotac.
chance of 1-1.
Yeah.
I want
there's
to...
a high chance of the tie.
I
series.
definitely want to see Lotac change up their drafting a little bit because it's been more or less cookie cutter. Ohio is always last, and they're picking up all their like major cores, like their mids and their carries, during the middle section of the draft, which leaves them very open. And also, Lotac does this really weird thing. They don't actually draft offlane initiators. They've been drafting sort of this like semi-counter push. They picked Omni Knight, so it was like that defensive offlaner. It's not necessarily that traditional initiator.
Those are often the heroes Ohio likes to play, which I don't think really works too well right now.
Right.
This current meta, so to speak.
They're pretty much the only team picking Leshrac either.
Yeah, the track
Yeah.
off lane by Ohio.
Oh, I'm
Right.
okay with that. That sounds kind of fun.
It's always it's last pick, and it's been a bit wonky. They had one game, it got destroyed, but then there was another game that it was fine. So maybe it's just them trying to figure out, like, when is Leshrac okay? When is something else okay? I mean, if they're willing to draft Leshrac, I want to see him play Darkseer again. I loved watching Ohio play Darkseer back in the day.
Were they picking Leshrac like against like a PL or something?
No,
Was that
see,
the
that's the
idea?
thing. There was no, like,
Yeah.
at most it was maybe an excuse to have push strats because they had more points in Edict than most Leshracs are doing, but outside of that, I wasn't like, oh yeah, this is a specific counter pick against
That's
this,
it.
or even they tried some stun combinations, but it was like a Nyx plus Leshrac, and so even then it wasn't reliable setup in the
You've
split
got
earth.
two skill shots. Yeah.
Right,
it's like-
exactly.
Talking about Darkseer, the problem about picking Darkseer for Ohio back then, I remember that they actually forced themselves to pick the more faster position 4 heroes that can go in and initiate. Because position 4 these days, they are kind of slow, pretty much like a follow-up. Like, let's see the Ogre Magi. He's definitely not going to be the one who just walk in and start with a 5 blast and all this stuff. They need a faster position 4. Back then they used the Earth Spirits just to rolling boulder inside, or even the Sand King. But those kind of heroes are not strong in lane, so they're already out on the meta. I miss Darkseer too.
You miss Darkseer too?
From all these
Oh,
I
yeah.
talking about, I miss Darkseer.
Some of the
too.
best team fights, like the old VP when they played Darkseer with like these stun
vacuums and
things.
stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a big wombo combo team fight. You know, everyone
it's
loves
beautiful.
that. Anyways, I hope they do open up their hero pool because I think Lotac has been a bit shallow with the number of heroes
First
they've been
pick
picking as well.
Necro. First pick
Yeah, so
Necro.
if you haven't been up to
First pick-
speed, there's a lot of Necro, there's a lot of Nyx, there's a lot of Pugna,
A lot of Undying.
a lot of
Okay.
Undying. Though some
mostly-
variation of those 4 heroes are bound to
Yeah.
be in the first
First
phase.
pick.
Ogre
Oh!
Mega.
Ogre's been making a resurgence.
Yes.
In the first
Okay.
few days, it wasn't really that popular. It was like second phase at best.
We're still waiting for that offlane ogre to come out
So
one
Tigers had
Oh,
done
it's
it on
been good.
yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay, there we
day. Was
go.
it offlane ogre? No, it was a 4.
They had given it to Moon, I think.
No, it was Enchantress. I think that was the Enchantress game, no?
You may be right. I remember because they turned Lina into a 4 in that game.
Hey, why do we still have the ticket as the Dota Summit 9?
Is it even Summit 9? I feel like we're in Dota Summit 7 or something with the
No, I think you skipped 8 and then you managed to get a 9
Okay.
ticket.
'Cause yeah, for the longest time we're using like Dota Summit 7 for like
Right.
every tournament.
Yeah, no.
Well, at least people still get to watch it. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
there's no King's Cup ticket. You know, Valve is
Right.
like King's Cup
Why?
because Valve doesn't care about King's Cup.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're just like,
no
what, King's
way,
Cup?
no.
No, that's rubbish tournament. They say.
Honestly,
Oh,
I miss the good
no.
old days where they bundled, where you could bundle cosmetics with tickets, and then
Yeah.
you still buy the ticket that still supports everything, and you just sort of get this like, oh, I got this set from the summit, yay!
Dude, I still have the God's Enchantress emote as a
Oh,
result of
yeah.
the Summit 3. The little head shake thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a great emote.
There's that one had some other like there's a good Merlini Zeus
Yeah,
one in
Merlini
there.
Zeus,
Yes,
that's right.
yep.
Me and Ben are probably I think the only casters who can claim to have our faces
I
inside
think
Dota 2.
so, yeah.
Our legacy.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Technically, okay, if you mean like literally your face, sure, but then everyone else can get their signatures in the game.
That's true.
That's yeah. Like I guess in an emote form, like you can't make
you can't all
anyone
chat your
else's.
face.
Yeah, you can't all chat any other caster's
Right.
faces except Merlini and myself. It's one of those ones like so many people don't know it's there. So like whenever I all chat it, if someone sees me in a pub and knows it's me, I'll do it. And they're like, "What the fuck? Like, that exists?"
That means I clearly haven't been playing Dota for long enough.
That's how you can tell. Yeah.
Vanilla Dota players. All right.
Necrophos. You guys warned he was coming. And he is.
Well, yeah, all the heroes that you have seen here, the first 4 heroes are the most common heroes in the King's Cup Southeast Asia.
It makes sense. You pick Pugna after Necro. It's the kind of counter pick.
Oh yeah, I remember Ohio also played the Necrophos. He did this really interesting build the other day where he built a heart. Do you remember that?
Okay.
I wasn't too enthusiastic about that because he was against a Venomancer that game.
Yeah, that was the Veno game. The Veno basically shit over everyone.
Yeah,
Heart
that
didn't
was
work.
another Moon pick. I'm not sure if it was Ohio who built it because I remember it was Moon Core Veno, and it was whichever Necro had played against him built a heart, and that was yet another TNC Tigers out there pick because no one's really doing Core Veno in Southeast Asia.
Although we did see who else picked Veno yesterday. We saw 2 Venos so far. Was it Tigers?
Tigers won, and another team that won
Who
Tigers.
was it?
Not sure.
Another team that won Tigers. SGD, Sterling Global Dragons.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they took the strat from Sterling Global Dragons, right? The
Yeah,
Venomancer?
they took Venomancer from SGD.
Actually-
SGD played with the Venomancer and also a Bloodseeker, while Team Tigers played with the Venomancer and you remember?
Do you remember?
I
You
want to
guys
say
digging
maybe
deep
a
in the
Zeus,
archives.
but maybe not a Zeus. I don't remember.
I think that was it wasn't against the Zeus, was it? No, I think that's a different game. There's too many games.
I want
Yeah.
to see like Venomancer and Faces Void together.
Oh, and then some Void sounds good. Get some big team fight.
Yeah.
Get some wombo combo going.
Yeah, but if you have Faces Void and Venomancer in a team, the other 3 just gotta be some micro ganking heroes to balance it out, you know. Because if you pick a lot of AOE heroes and have long cooldown together, your team will depends on the cooldown of these ultimate spells, and all you have to do is just grouping up, which will lower your levels. So you need some micro gank, like maybe a Nyx Assassin or something, just to balance it out, I think.
I'm not saying any. I mentioned the Knicks because I was casting SCA qualifiers at Dream League, and it was like Knicks
how
was every
it,
game.
man?
Knicks,
Oh
Knicks,
my
every single
goodness.
time.
Nyx is
Yeah.
banned, right? Or is he not
Yeah,
banned?
he's surprisingly untouched this
Oh.
game.
And he's good against Necro Pugna, but
Yeah.
I guess it's hard because he's normally the 4 position and Shaker's already there. Ogre, not really a 4.
It could be the offlane ogre.
Yeah, could be the
No,
offlane
I'm not really. I'm just
Tiny,
being
what
hopeful.
about that? Tiny, oh, banned.
Tiny band every game probably.
Yeah, Tiny's
My
very frequently
God.
banned.
Do you know the story? My story of the NA
5
pubs?
seconds remaining.
No.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh.
it's,
So
Oh.
had some
God.
fun here.
Oh, he's had a lot of fun here.
He's had lots of fun in low priority.
Champion, low priority. Who would
Oh
have guessed?
man, I've been low prior.
give
I've
give
been trying
the
to
give the
come
quick summary
back.
of what's
It's
been.
2 to go for me.
I'll
you know,
help you.
got
I love
one.
low priority.
Look.
Low priority is
Look,
so much fun.
Oh,
Cyclops, Trent
shoot.
offered to get you out of low priority.
Really?
Yeah,
He
he-
offered?
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, if you want me to play your game, just let me know." And I was looking at you, and you didn't say anything. I was like, "Oh, he turned down such a brilliant offer." You can ask him. I'm pretty sure Lacoste wouldn't mind either.
Oh yeah. I'm just gonna go back and
'Cause, like-
talk to them nicely
No,
this time.
because
Hey, my
before
man.
we came here, they were even grinding pubs together. I just heard Lacoste like smashing keyboards and everything.
That
Yeah,
sounds like
I'm
fun.
just gonna go in with a beer. You know, hey Trent, you know, we've been friends for a while. Here's your beer. Here's
Known
my
you for
beer.
about 72 hours. How do you feel about taking over my Steam account?
10 seconds remaining.
He had to change his name because he was raging too much. He didn't want to get found out.
Look, he still got to low prior with that name, okay?
Yeah, the reason I got to low prior because I changed my name.
Yeah, and then he felt like there
and
were
then-
no consequences
yeah,
anymore.
and
but
then
there are consequences.
And then I lost control of my temper. I've been on a losing streak for maybe like 3 games, and then that game I won, and this It's the moment I'm waiting for.
Did you guys hear him raging? Were you around when this
No,
was
I
happening?
wish.
Oh.
That would have been
No.
amazing.
Oh wait, no. We found out you were in low priority during the broadcast. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
So Xyclopzz, Tsunami was sitting at the PC. That was Xyclopzz' account, and then I think it was Jenkins that was sitting
It
there
was a
yesterday.
big red
I
button,
didn't
and
even
Jenkins
and
was
then,
like,
and then he looked at the button and he was like, "Cyclops, you're in low priority."
I
And
didn't
then-
even know.
And the look on your face was pure gold. You were just like, "What?" And we all looked at him. And we were just like, "Oh god."
Oh, man.
That was brilliant.
Oh, that report just struck me after.
You got 6 reports as well.
NA
Yeah.
pubs are pretty rage-inducing, I
That's-
will say.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, the difference between NA and Southeast Asia, the reason that I did that, and I thought, man, you know, because in Southeast Asia, we all know that it's toxic, but it's all in game. We like, oh, you noobs, and then we got out of the game, it's all over. We start a new game. But NA can't get over it. They trigger.
Yeah, when it's over,
they take it
report.
personal. Yeah, they take it personal.
They're
I
going
was
on your
like,
Steam
man.
profile, like trying
they
to research
friend you,
Yeah.
call you an
Yeah.
asshole.
Oh, you
and-
know, I don't know. It feels like a couple. I think there was some Reddit threads. Some people complain they don't get enough reports, and then someone else was like, "Then stop reporting bad people."
Right.
And
Yeah,
I
you're
looked at
being
it and I was
misreported.
just like, "Oh my god!" I actually almost never report people unless they're legitimately feeding. I
Right.
always have
And-
reports.
Yeah, and they always go through. I agree with that. I don't feel like there's ever a report shortage unless you are
Yeah.
Right.
doing those questionable reports where it's like, this guy is the reason we lost, let's report him.
And
Yeah.
generally, if you're like, remember when they had the behavior score, and then depending on your score, you get like matched up with people with a similar score. I mean,
Yeah.
I've had fantastic pubs because I don't say anything, I don't insult anyone, no one says anything, and if anything good happens, you know, you encourage people. There's commends everywhere. I always get commends, haha.
There you go.
Oh, my pub.
But I've had really good pubs. I've never needed to use my reports because I'm with genuinely good
10
people. The only
seconds
problem
remaining.
is that when you have really high behavior scores, sometimes you get the not so good
5
players.
seconds
They're
remaining.
nice, but they're just bad.
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
All the good players are like down there.
Well, all the guys in the chat, let us know what your pubs look like. Maybe you can type down your experience in there.
Actually, what's
We
your
would like to
experience,
know.
GoDz? Do you play pubs in NA or have you
Oh,
just
guys.
given up?
I have not in a while. It's pretty miserable these days. It just gets worse every year. More game ruiners, more people who just give up before the game's begun. Oh, someone took my mid, or I don't know, whatever. Someone just says something wrong, and then suddenly they're feeding mid. Like
Sounds
all
like-
it takes is one
Yeah,
wrong
yeah.
word.
Yes.
Cyclops
Yes.
had that experience.
Yes.
It's like this. It's this game of chicken where it's like, I dare you to fucking do this, and I'll feed
Yes.
mid, and the other person is also an asshole, but not a game ruiner. Like, you know, I'm that asshole who's not a game ruiner, but I can be an asshole in pubs. So I'll be like, fuck you. I'm not gonna be held hostage. I'm not gonna let
Yeah.
you. I'm not gonna let you hold me hostage. Fuck you. Go feed. I don't give a shit about my MMR. And he goes down mid and feeds.
Yeah.
Who's to
that's
blame?
me.
Him? Me?
They
I'm gonna
took
say
me-
him. He's to blame.
They took me as an hostage.
I love production.
NA,
They're enjoying
I
themselves.
was
over
like,
there.
why? Why do I have to,
10
you know,
seconds
do I have to say nice to you all the time? I suck your balls or something, you know? but I have to do it because I need that 25 points.
So wait, you're
Gotta cup him good.
Yeah.
You know, really fondle, get underneath.
It's nonsense, man. You know, they gotta do something about this one. Nobody, you know, deserves to be threatened in a game. And we got that.
Yeah, that's what I see is good. It's just you flame each other, they flame you back.
Yeah,
You still
that's
play
all.
Dota.
I don't know
That's
why.
all.
I feel like I lost 2 ints sitting on the panel.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
really. It's yeah. Oh. Oh god. Well, that's the story about pub. This is a pro scene. What we have.
If you're in
Oh.
Southeast Asia right now, you are blessed. You're
Yeah.
very blessed.
SCA pubs are great. Just
SCA
appreciate
pubs
what you have.
It's much better. At least I didn't get to low prior.
Low prior, look, you're gonna get some good experiences there. Enjoy it while you can.
Oh, I enjoyed it for like
Yeah.
4 games already, and I'm still 2 to go.
I feel like
Okay.
in your dream Kunkka.
5 seconds
I've seen this a
remaining.
lot. He loves Kunkka. He's very good on this hero.
Yeah, that's
I'm
That's
excited.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I would agree. I would love to see him play that Kunkka. I don't see him playing Pugna. It
Yeah,
just
more
doesn't
the-
seem like his kind of hero. He loves
the
those
moon
high
hero.
skill
Yeah,
cap
that's the moon hero.
heroes. Yeah.
The most played hero for In Your Dream is the Invoker, and then after that is Ember Spirit. Kunkka is his 3rd. Ember Spirit and Kunkka pretty much around like 120 games played, And I'm pretty sure that the reason that he played Kunkka and Ember Spirit is just for competitions. It's not the preferred heroes that he loves to go to, because he always pick Invoker. Now, well, 100 of 10 games of Kunkka, I think he got something. I'm pretty well with his rank. Playing in a very high rank.
Wait, is he number 1 still, or is he number 2 today?
Maybe he's been playing some pubs.
Who's number 1?
Because he was 2 the other day.
I don't know actually. Yeah, so he was originally 2 when we checked. So let me see.
We figure that the number 1's probably a booster. To be honest.
Probably. Yeah.
We have a lot of those in our region. It's kind of sad.
All right, Southeast Asia, mid 1.
Oh,
has
mid 1.
reclaimed his number. So that's what he's doing.
Yeah, well,
he's taking time off.
Well, normally he's in Europe rank 1, so it's like he's back in.
That's why he's called mid 1. He's always number 1.
Yeah. So what? He lets Dandy
Who
take
is
over.
Carolina.
He has a what?
Hong Kong.
Yeah, Hong Kong flag. So I don't know.
Might be Lumi.
Yeah, it's mid 1, number 1.
No, Lumi's busy playing Artifact. It's definitely not Lumi.
In your dream, number 2, and then Abed, number 3.
Okay. I guess Abed's back in SEA now. So
although
he'll be up
Chuyan is number 5.
Is Faded up there?
Faded? No, he's pretty down there.
Yeah, because I know Faded is also one of those up-and-coming players. But not as, apparently
1,000?
not as talented as
1400.
Chuyuan.
No, evidently not. Or maybe he just doesn't grind it out as much.
Chuyuan.
Okay. Well, Chuan is going to be playing the Monkey King. Good pick against Kunkka in lane, which is the idea behind this.
Right.
But I think there's stuff Tiger Swing. You can lane it differently. You can send Pugna mid. We'll see how they respond to that.
Mr. Jenkins, how do you find a guy?
Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah.
Oh, me, Mr. Jenkins?
How do you find that Jenkins guy?
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's crazy.
He's insane.
He's
batshit crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know
yo.
what went wrong with his childhood. But, you know.
Oh no,
I feel bad he's not
We heard
here.
everything
Oh,
about what
you
happened
guys
with
know.
his childhood.
We
I
had
know
enough.
too much about his childhood.
Fill me in later.
Wow.
Yeah. He has experienced too many NA pubs.
That's what happened.
That is why he is how he is.
His brain has been turned into mush by a result.
He's the guy I talk to most about NA pubs and bad experiences. He tries to help me out of it, and I try to help him out of it. We both go through phases where we, want to do bad things to other people or ourselves. But
all right. Let's do some quick intro then. Here, the for Team Tigers on the Radiant side, 1437 on Jakiro. Wonder Kid on Kunkka, Moon Meander on Pugna, Safer on Ogre Magi, and Ajit on Luna. Well, I'm gonna leave the Dire side. Yeah.
We got Yamata playing the Vengeful Spirit, Ohio on the Necrophos, AU on the Earthshaker, Raven on the Morphling, and
what?
Chuan on the Monkey King.
Didn't want to say his name.
Yeah.
The one name we can't get right.
He's freaking mischieved up right now and about to whack 1437. I couldn't see his.
Decided better of it. He's like, I want to be a courier again, he says.
I'm just waiting one day for that next level play. Monkey King transforms into the enemy's courier, just like baits them in during a mid gank.
I think you can only turn into your courier, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you turn into your own courier. You pretend to deliver it to your mid, and then they like try and hit you, and then it's like, surprise! It's a Monkey King!
Give me the sound. Surprise.
Actually, I don't see. They changed it back. I mean,
surprise, motherfucker.
That's all I got. Sorry.
That's what we're after.
They changed the soundboard again, so it's all the pictures. It's kind of throwing me off.
All right.
So they will send Kunkka mid versus Monkey King.
Yeah, and they look
Try
to be
top.
swapping
Oh my
Raven.
goodness.
What is Raven doing in the mid lane?
Does he want to be against a trail lane? He's a Morphling.
It's been a while since I see a team with a tri-lane top.
I think he saw Pugna bottom and thought it was going to be
go for
a dual lane.
Full Spirit's not doing good over there, and that's the first quick blood.
Well, yeah, I think Morphling was like, I don't want to be against Pugna +1, but now that Pugna's solo, he's like, oh wait, this is actually the best lane to be in.
Yeah, but I mean, as soon as he shows himself, I imagine the Ogre immediately heads bot.
Ogre's coming.
Oh no, yeah, just the first feature, nothing that much, a little bit of block, but Moonmender gonna be fine with his movement speed. Top lane is still harassing that Yamate. I'm not sure why Ohio is not going to the creep wave. Maybe he's arrived.
Old. Come on, give him a break. He's old.
Yeah, he just arrived to top. Maybe a jet lag, I guess.
Jet lag. I think someone had to wheelchair him in.
Coming through. I think they'll get confused trying to do some lane swaps, deciding against it. I've been watching too much King's Cup and like, oh, you know, the roll swap, the lane swap, let's do this. And then
King's Cup, the more you watch King's Cup,
Man, you should do like one King's Cup game, and the king does decrease for the players.
Oh man.
And they get like an MVP or
I love to see
something.
like the supports play mid.
1437 versus
basically-
Yamate.
Yeah.
Yamate,
Oh, man.
I mean, he'll be happy.
That's true. Yamate's
That's not
well
bad.
familiar
I
with
mean,
that.
he loves it, but it depends on the hero that he plays. If he's playing a Crystal Maiden, I mean, CSing's gonna be a bitch.
Yep.
oh, they're just gonna strike back on top, but it seems like 1437 just looking to trade life with the hard carry.
Oh, the
This is a
attack speed
very good
slows.
trade for him. They get rid of the core, and yeah, good trade for the Tiger side.
If you had managed to get a right click out, that would have been fine, but unfortunately Jakira's already level 2, had Breathe Fire and Liquid Fire, so that's 30 attack speed slow from the Liquid Fire,
Wrong
and 28
dragon,
from the Dual Breath.
Tsunami.
Hmm.
You
Wait.
said breathe fire.
Oh, right, Dual Breath.
Wrong dragon.
Not bad, not bad.
Are you still getting confused from yesterday's game, the Harry Potter match?
Oh man, I swear, if I see another serious Black King bar, I'm gonna lose it.
Zero Black King bar. Looking at the middle right now, do you think who's gonna come out of this lane alive, Tsunami?
Monkey King inherently has an advantage, but Kunkka's does better than other melee heroes just because he has the Tidebringer. But either way, Trion is not really afraid of any rotations, and that would be the only thing that would help out the Kunkka, because Ogre's more interested in shutting down the Morphling, and I think that's the right call. Just let In Your Dream deal with the Monkey King 1v1.
Top lane is still hard as usual, spamming the Breathe Fire and also the actually Dual Breathe. And
See, it's not just me.
yeah, you make me confused.
No,
man.
I didn't make you confused. It's just difficult.
AU actually missed his ancient totem.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't have the stun.
He got spotted out by the Observer Ward as well. They were supposed to go for a gank.
Oh yeah.
Got that D-word. Is this Venjikor? Isn't Yamate the support guys?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm
He's got 10 last hits.
I'm confused.
I mean,
Ohio spent a lot of time dead.
Yeah, he died,
Yeah.
and he also had to walk back to lane.
Speaking
So
of which,
Back to
Yeah,
top
my
lane.
tape's
Alright.
not farm.
Sorry.
Yamate, bro, time to upgrade yourself.
yeah,
You're the core now.
I think so.
look,
Yeah,
all they
man.
need to do is just swap PCs. That's all they need to do.
Now, like, Ohio has not earned the right to play core. He's dying.
Two
Yamate
times
don't-
already for Ohio. I don't think that's good because you know when you play a Necro Force, you just don't have to kill anyone. You just have to
Oh my
stay
God.
alive,
Oh
and
dear.
that's his buddy getting ripped off once again by 1437. It's just a solo kill, and now they're opening a chance for Ajit to dive in for Ohio. Ohio
what
still got a
is he
ghost
doing?
round. He's still got a ghost round. He's trying to bait because he knows that Yamate is about to teleport it down.
It's like he takes damage without dealing damage. The whole idea of like laning stages, if you're being harassed, you better be harassing back. You got to trade.
Especially
Yeah.
with Necro.
He's not trading. Like that's all. That's why they're losing this lane. Is because they're not trading, and I think they're really underestimating Luna's
Ohio
damage.
comes in with a dead pole. He's just gonna stand there while Yamate strike from the back lane with a magic design, maybe a wave of terror, eat up the mango by the Jakiro. Turn on the ghost round now. Ajit not doing good, getting double teamed by that Yamate, and Ohio is trying to do some body block right after the magic missile. Look at that block, mid wave of the terror. Ajit getting to a tree line, only
has
one
one
hit
charges.
away. Here comes another Hango, and also another magic missile.
There's a shrine.
What a tenacious! And he gets a kill before Luna get to the shrine.
Yamate's thirsty.
Okay.
He wants more blood, dude.
They got bounty
Yamate's going
runes, too.
crazy.
Almost killed.
That like slightly saves his top lane. 'Cause
Yeah.
they got the bounty runes, they got the kill.
Luna really played into Necro's hands because, yeah, like Xyclopzz was saying, Ohio was baiting. He had 9 wand charges and a salve and ghost shard. He didn't take Heartstopper.
Yeah.
So at 0 mana, Luna is not going to be able to finish off a Necro like that.
And I think Aja was like, "Oh, I'm baiting you because I've got this mango. I'm gonna get this
Yeah,
mango
nah.
Lucent Beam." And then it was like, "Well,
Oh, the
he
moment
doesn't
of
die.
life in the middle. Here come Ballet Strike and Chi-Yun finish him. Saturn Drone. Indeed. It was like that Chi-Yun play faking use the Ballet Strike in order to predict how Kunkka gonna move first. It's actually kind of cool to me.
Is under attack.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
Shion is crushing this 33-17 last hits to the 19 and 2 of Kunkka.
This is like the only hero in Dota I think Orb of Venom is good on Monkey King right now."
Leading on a network right now, of course, is the Monkey King in the middle. He's already has his Ring of Aquila. Not sure what his boot's gonna be. Maybe a face boot?
He doesn't need boots. He climbs trees, dude.
Got face
He's
queued up.
fine.
Yeah, Phase is probably the best.
Face
Either
pretty
or.
good. Yeah. Ohio on top might get ganked here.
Bot
He's
lane.
level 4. Come in
Moon
quick,
meander.
come in sharp. By that Wonder Kid started off with the X mark the spot and then follow up with the Torrent. He died before he even used the Ghost Round. Well, if you see that 3 guy coming, you know, that's nothing much you can do. Just let it go, man.
I think he knew he was dead there and just accepted it. Kunkka at level 5 ganking because he just can't play mid, which is a good sign though for Lotac.
Yeah, but no one's taken over the mid, and maybe that's what Ohio's not expecting. He comes back yet again.
Oh, another Torrent. If he goes out this one, turn on the Ghost Round, maybe pump some Date Pole. Somebody teleported now. It's gonna be Monkey. It's time to die. Hop in a tree. And here comes a Primal Spring. And didn't hit anyone before. Oh, Violet Strike just gonna connect it to that Wonder Kid. He's dead now. Ohio finish him off with the Date Poles. Nice save by the Monkey. Straight from the mid lane.
They should have tried to rearrange the experience. If Kunkka could hit level 6, then that gank would have been successful. He's so close to level 6, but they went too fast.
I thought it was going to be 6 because when he got the previous kill, he was like just about to get there. But
Yeah, they split with 3 heroes.
Safer betting for that Wonder Kid. Here comes the Torrent connect without using the X mark the spot.
Nice
Now he's
X.
just gonna X again into the Titanic, eating up there. Hit by the chip. Ji-Yuan back to the lane. Barret Strike, not that much damage, only 282. Wave of Terror connected? No. They didn't get anything back, but on top lane, Ohio getting bullied again by the Dual Blitz and also the Liquid Fire.
Yes,
Turn on the
Scythe.
Ghost Round. You think he can?
yeah, he needs a Death Pulse, which he won't get.
Is Luna's too fast?
Yeah. Oh, Luna
Dead
played
Pulse!
that.
Oh!
He played that so well, Luna.
Yeah.
I feel like he's underestimating that Luna Jakiro dual lane. They have
Right.
a lot of damage output between
Right.
the two of them.
Yeah.
A lot of damage output, and also they have a very easy time kiting the Necro.
It's turn for Moon Meander at the bottom lane as the 2 supports of team Lotac smoking
They wanna
up,
gank mid.
going to.
Oh.
But let's take a look at the middle first. Nice gank. Nope, can he just hop into a tree? I think he can. Shi-Yuan. Yes,
Oh
he's gonna
my
be fine.
goodness.
He's gonna be fine. The supporters actually changed their route into the middle. When Full Spirit teleported to top in order to save that Ohio getting dived by Ajit and also 1437. Don't you think this crazy, Southeast Asia games? This is crazy. This is madness. They attack each other all the time. We can't keep up with the game pace.
Yeah, but you love it, don't you, GoDz?
It's good. Yeah, it's always a treat to watch these bloodthirsty games. I mean, that was kind of the opposite, though. You know, Pugna looked like he was going to die bottom, and then Monkey came mid, and no one actually died down. That's, you know, disappointing.
Yeah, I think Ghost Ship was on cooldown because there was really no reason for him to not use it there, especially against the
Getting
Monkey
Yeah.
gank.
closer and closer for the Monkey.
Oh.
Already did some Primal Spring. Comes out with the Ballet Strike and also team up with the Waveform, and that's gonna be an easy kill. First time that Raven gets some space to breathe after such a hard game for off lane and offering.
Yeah, he wasn't farming that well, but he's top 2 now.
Smoke fighting on top, going to the rune, was stopped by the Medi Missile, also Wave of Terror. Here comes the bolt. He need to turn on the Ghost Round. No need, because that Ghost Ship just gonna hit anyway.
It's like a 1437, I feel like always does this. Fights around those bounty runes, smokes up, brings in the mid.
It's
very common play these days.
Yeah, this is not like the sacrificial support. Go get that bounty rune, and if you die, it's fine. It's like, no, we're all going for the bounty rune.
Yamate stays at top. Wonder Kid is right here, maybe. X-Marter spot, he didn't even have to use it. Hit by the Torrent, fall back a little bit. Tower, still looking pretty healthy. But the man behind the tower, the guy who works inside the tower, doesn't look good. Here we go, that spam. He didn't even turn on the Ghost Round, and well, everyone just gonna thank the tower and the hero for that.
Dude, I think Ohio's way too obsessed with trying to get the offensive death pulse off. He had 21 charges and Ghost Shot. He definitely walked around a little bit.
He died 6 times already for Ohio.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he's kind of feed. And I feel like there's at some point you can't really make excuses for 6 deaths
Yeah.
I
at
mean,
11 minutes.
But then again, though, you need to think, like, where else can you really go? Like, Raven's farming down bot. They've also got middle farming decently. Maybe his job is just to keep them there, open up their lanes, and then he's just like, I might be feeding now, but I can catch up later.
Yeah,
It's a
good
C
point.
strat.
The tower is
point.
gonna get pushed. Like you
Give them the big streaks.
Exactly.
do
Might
that-
be. It might be Eternal Envy strat back
Maybe.
Oh
then.
my
when
God.
he look story later. I mean, back then when he was in Fnatic, Eternal Envy is the kind of player that he don't want support to come and help him. He just sacrifice himself, make sure that Arbet and the other lanes just look good, Universe and all those stuff.
right.
So you're
Yeah.
saying EE rubbed off a bit onto Ohio.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I mean, that's fine if you are a support, but Ohio is not a support. At least he should not be playing a support. And the strat of going back into the meat grinder is fine if you think you can keep the tower up, but it's against a Jakiro, a Pugna, and a Luna. That tower will go down.
Ooh, somebody gets swapped inside the tower. Here comes the Primal String comes out from Chiyun, attacking on a Jakiro. Easy
Oh.
kill. The killing spree has been broken by Chiyun with just one barley strike, actually connected to the Ogre Magi too. And now Ogre Magi getting blocked by the Fisher,
Oh,
but they can't
Luna.
get near. They're just gonna kill Ogre Magi with the Reaper Scythe.
That was great for Lotac. It's a wasted eclipse, killed no one. Ogre, he went pretty deep to try and save a Jakiro.
He was, diving. He's like, I'm invis, this is fine, but you're underneath the tower.
Yeah, that's what I was
So,
thinking too.
Not so invis.
And that Eclipse would have been fine if Ogre had the bonus night vision, but unfortunately Luna was in the river, so
Yeah.
no advantage for that bonus night vision.
It was a nice idea from Luna. I can't really blame her
Yeah,
too
I
much
would've
for
gone for the
trying
Eclipse,
that.
yeah.
And she was like hugging the hill as much
Right.
as possible, like trying to get just close enough, but couldn't really do it.
Yeah, useless. Cats are notorious for climbing. Like, I'm pretty sure she'd be pretty upset. And it's like, climb, goddammit, climb!
Get up there, damn.
They heading up to top, maybe trying to push the creep wave in. Meanwhile, the rest of team Lotac is ganking up in the Radiant NC, waiting for someone who make a mistake and comes in this. Ohio pushing the lane with the dead pulse. Top lane, and they're actually doing the Wukong command in order to kill the creep wave and the counter push.
The creep wave. More than the creep wave, I imagine. But
Yeah, I don't
Luna.
know what Xion's plan was there.
yeah, maybe Luna juked it out or something.
Yeah,
Who
I
knows?
think so.
But not the biggest cooldown, the Monkey King ultimate.
And yep, spamming, harassing the tower, get hit by the multicast for a fire blast,
Ooh,
long
top
range
lane
ice
Pugna.
pod, and then follow up with dual breath. AU, nice block by him, but his teammate still kind of stuck in the X marker spot and Torrent, and that's the death of the Moon Meander and Ohio at the same time, pretty much a trade simultaneously.
Yeah, Moon's a little bit more valuable right now. He hasn't been feeding quite as relentlessly.
That's kind of harsh.
I call it like I see it, Cyclops. And the push is still coming. This has been maxed out Liquid Fire from 1437's Jakiro. And Pugna obviously has maxed out the blast, so...
They're so stubborn to get the first mid tier 1 tower. Maybe they just want to open up that tower to get the easy Roshan soon.
It seems they just want to be split pushing as much as possible. Like Pugna's just dying top, knowing, oh, if you die, well, we're going to get mid.
Right.
We've got hero farming bottom. It just seems like part of Tiger's strat is just to farm more of the map, but
True that.
these kills, you know, they're not insignificant. Still pretty even between the two teams. Morphling's just been farming it up.
This is the C strat. You keep him busy with your Necrophos because everyone's sick
Yeah.
of him. Sick of the goddamn hero.
True.
I mean, the one thing I noticed with Lotac is that if Raven gets that necessary farm early, he's a great tempo controller, even though he's typically a carry player. He's very good at getting those high-risk, high-reward kills.
It's a tough morph game. There's so much magic damage, a lot of burst. We'll see how he does because, yeah, I think there's a lot of pressure on him to be the carry this game since Monkey King has issues scaling.
And Necrophos is having a lot of issues in general.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, there were so many times that he should have died. I mean, he could have just used his resources
Yeah.
like a magic wand, like you said,
Yeah.
and dead poles, all those stuff. Maybe he's just trying to bait into a very edge. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, Wukong command just for Luna, but where is the support? He Wukong, he hop out. What is that?
I don't think he meant to jump out of the range of it.
I think that's the second. So Evidently, with his Echo Saber, Shuyan feels very confident that he can solo a Luna.
But yeah, they
But
can.
I don't think that happens.
If it's just Luna,
If it's just
sure,
Luna, true, yeah.
Do you really think a Luna's going to go this far out with
Right.
Yeah.
no support?
That's on a hero you solo push lanes with because you've got no escape. You're just dead if you get like jumped by a Monkey King. You get solo killed inside that Wukong command.
Well, Raven's taking advantage of the space. What takes 5 Radiant heroes to push a tier 2 top, Raven pushes solo a tier 2 bot.
I mean, that maybe is partly what's on Monkey King's mind. I'm going to go in, see what's happening, get out, and then my space for Morphling.
Now finally they find something, Reaper Scythe in order to stop, and that was good. That was good, but the fight's not even over yet. Lotac found another kill, which is 1437. He's trying to come in and maybe do some D-ward with the sentry stuff.
1437's probably putting up the wards, and I think Dire just de-warded all of them.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Well, guys, these days, the placing sentries and also wards is getting more and more important than ever.
Yeah, I gotta know. There's like a whole meta game with warding.
Yeah,
Did
did you see as much of this in your main cast stream? Because there have been moments where literally one team has 12 sentry wards on the map at a given time. Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that many.
Yeah. I'm not
I
exaggerating.
think people are, for the most part, there's a bit more like, let's try and be efficient with our sentries. If you have to buy 12,
Mid lane,
buy a gem
Echo.
at that point.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that kills in the middle.
Is that has Shaker got blink? I didn't
Yeah,
think
no, he just
he's
walked in,
2.7,
straight
yeah.
swap into Echo Slam.
Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
You're fired, champ.
I have missed so many kills in BTS.
Yeah, over the last 5 years.
This is par for the course.
I'm counting. You're up to 622 missed kills.
Well,
Yeah,
excuse
around
me.
that.
This is what kind of happens when you kill your observer.
That's
Oh,
true.
oh yeah.
Did he got killed
He
off
got
yesterday?
He killed him
got
yesterday.
executed
I didn't know the observer could get executed.
Oh,
He
yeah, we
got
put
put
him
on
on the
yesterday,
list.
and then he
Yeah.
got executed the day he got
He's
put
a
on.
popular choice.
Was he observing that poor?
Maybe they did it out of love. You know,
Yeah.
they were like, give him
Yeah.
some camera time.
No,
you know?
here's my explanations of missing kills. Sometimes it's too violent for kids.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have
yeah.
like the youngster watching our BTS show too.
He's
So
so
I gotta
caring.
save them. Yeah, but I'm not gonna save from this one. This one need to be exposed. Ohio got caught the game, and what happened to him?
Look-
It's 8 days already.
It's his score. You got to look at this, and I think Ohio is wondering, you know, what do I do? I show myself in lane. I am a walking target.
I mean, that death was like, he's farming somewhere where he thinks is safe.
He wasn't even going for the bounty. Like, it was it wasn't even a bounty rune fight.
He was on the high ground and
Yeah.
everything. He's just like, and gets blind. They know he's there because he's farming it, so a nice
Right.
blind torrent to get some vision, but that's rough.
Maybe they
This-
just hate Necrophos.
Yeah, this connection actually good for Team Lotac.
I think good
It-
for Ohio as well. He's just like,
Yeah.
oh, finally, they're going to kill me for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just like what Genjin says about the pause and stuff. Sometimes you just need it. When it happens, you thank you.
Gotta slow the momentum.
And reconnecting quite quick. They better go into the game fast if they still wanna holding the momentum with them.
Yep.
Some pressure on Tigers to actually continue pushing because they have been grouping up together with these pushes. And normally the disadvantage of grouping up and pushing is that if the enemy team is confident enough to go out and farm, as you can see on the Morphling and the Monkey King, their net worth is equal to the Luna. The second highest hero on the side of Tigers is significantly below. So if they fail one of these pushes, this game could just turn on its head, and Lotac with this advantage on their cores, they could flip this in their favor easily.
Raven and Chuan, 7-0-3 combined
They're
scores.
just gonna catch on top, running out mana for 1437. A long range bullet strike just assisted the kill. Meanwhile, the rest of Team Tigers grouping up at the bottom lane, ready to push. Oh, just one.
Yamate.
Yeah, just
Bro.
one little blast. Yamate teleported down when the tower already gone. Kind of unlucky for him.
He's doing his best Ohio impression there.
Yeah, maybe push more.
Moonmander's definitely gonna push more.
Still held a lot of mana for a lot of nether blasts. That's why Shio need to step in. He's already on a tree, getting ready for operation.
There's no Luna here, so there's no Eclipse. Would you want to fight into this?
Possibly. They want to bring Morph maybe, but right now they're down Avenge, so they haven't really got the best initiation until I guess Shaker probably
They've got it
just like
now.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, it's doable when his ulti's back up, which just came back up. But looks
Alright.
like both teams will be eyeing off bounty runes first.
Wanna pick up the bounty rune? Yeah, how long you can keep up with your bounty rune when you play a game? 20 minutes?
Entire game.
Wow.
I'm the guy 90 minutes in, my team is like wanting to roast or something. I'm like, guys, bounty runes. We gotta get these first. Like, come on.
5 minutes, yeah.
Hey, if you get all 4, it's really worth it.
Yeah,
90
it's
minutes,
something that
exactly.
Yeah.
More value.
we can train to be like that. We can train to be like him, like pay attention to bounty rune. It's actually a lot of gold for the whole team.
I
Honestly,
dream of bounty runes.
Oh, Echo Slam coming out from nowhere and hit that partner, then follow up with amazing design. Also the Wave of Terror counter that with the Ghost Ship. But I don't think it will be a good fight for Tigers because another support gets swapped in with a waveform Reaper Thighs. And finally, Ohio gets some money.
Radiant structures are
And they are looking to Roche off that.
Yeah, I think they should.
Yeah, they
One
have
person
advantage.
go defend top. It looks like Monkey's headed top, while the rest are going to go Roche, and they're going to get a kill here. I think 1437 assumed they were Roshing, so we could split push, and well, they are Roshing, just not with everyone.
That is the worst way to die, getting bashed by two things like Barley Strike and Echo the Fisher.
Yamate's bringing the creeps. He's like, I just want to help Roche, guys. And these creeps just, they came along for the party.
This is
Yeah,
gonna be a big
Kanka
team
wants
fight
to
because
fight.
all of them are
Oh,
so ready
Ohio.
to X-Mount the spotter on that Ohio first. He turned on the ghost round right away before he got a chance. He got no chance to do it. X-Mount the spot once again. They all aim for the Ohio. They don't want that the hard stopper aura to be big in this team fight, but they can't take him down. Somebody gets swapped into the Roshan pit. Ohio intercepted himself in order to buy some time and dodge some damage, but he died in the Roshan pit anyway. Diving inside with the Black King bar, they all die with the Lunar Eclipse. A jet saves the day.
Ooh, and they're going to get Roche, it looks like.
that was a fantastic first BKB usage.
That was
Yeah.
a
Oh,
pretty
Shion
high
died
fight.
too?
Who?
Yeah. He died
Yeah.
inside the Roshan pit to the Luna.
Oh my.
So I think Monkey stepped outside of his ulti there. Kind of ended a bit early.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Because
Ran out,
at
jumped
the
out.
Roche pit, it should have been near bulletproof, but
Yeah. And Morphling was out of mana, which made it kind of hard for him to keep fighting.
Right.
I think it was at this point where it's like, if I engage and go in, we have to win the fight because otherwise I've got no mana to waveform away. Like, you're committed to a fight at that point. He didn't have any mana for any adaptive strikes, so it just was a bit too forceful perhaps after the Jakira bolt back.
Wow, yeah. Look at Kunka network and your levels and the item are a bit behind. Kind of surprised with that. Maybe he had a tough game right from the start. He should have like 1 damage item by now, but all you have is the armlet Mordian.
yeah, I'm surprised that he actually went for that as opposed to something like a blink, because some sort of initiation may be valuable moving forward. Like, they have plenty of push, and I feel like they have plenty of damage to go around, but when you have to deal with this Shaker Blink and this VS swap, you don't want to have to be on the receiving end of initiation every single fight. And I don't think X itself is reliable enough.
Oh no. The whole team smoke as a train.
It's going to be going into Pugna as well.
That's a good kill for him to get.
Right from the back, a Moon Meander. He just still can decrep. He jumped away. Maybe a decrep. Waiting for his teammate. Not even a chance to do so. But once it's for 1437 teleported down anyway, and just gonna be additional price to Team Lotac.
Additional price. You know they say in SCA, win toys tell me, buy one, free one.
Yeah.
That's
That's how X and C.
Yeah.
That's how LA burgers work too.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Yeah, on our way
What
back.
kind of burger place you going to? Here, I need to be going to these places.
I kind of Wendy's.
Wendy's.
I don't know. Yeah,
Good deals.
Yeah, great deal. Reaper side.
Little bit iffy.
Right.
Tigers are giving
Hey,
away
he's coming back
a
bit
few
by
too
bit.
many kills.
Yeah, he's back in the game.
Last time I met him was in the club, man. That's the last time.
Yeah,
I
they
met
had
him.
a,
They are celebrating for going to TI 7, I think.
Okay. They're going to get double BKB now, so they're pretty scary with Morphling and Monkey having BKBs. That's a lot of the damage. Luna is not really scary in terms of right-clicking until she gets like 2 more items, so.
They're still pretty much like a defensive item now for Luna. Still kind of strong with the auto spell, but look at that. Echo Slam comes out, easily killed that Aegis. The rest of Team Tigers moving in order to support that Lunas, but I don't think that will be another next big fight. Well, maybe, who knows?
Well, they're waiting
Because
on the high ground.
Tigers are walking on the high ground.
I don't think they want to fight BKB Luna. They just use 2 ultis. And that's fine to use the ultis for Aegis. Just get out. Wait your cooldowns or wait a better
It
initiation.
goes in
which they've got.
actually, a promo spring and then Balance Strike on 2. That was a great Balance Strike coming out from the King. The one King that everyone just popped the Black King bar, start a new fight again.
That River Ward.
Meanwhile, at the bottom lane, they're trying to strike back on our old guy, the Necrophos, but he turns on the Ghost Shrine teleport.
That River Ward was amazing. It spotted
Yeah.
out the TPs and they saw that Luna was exposed in the jungle with Kunkka. That was fantastic.
That was great. Because initially it was like they saw Luna running in, they're like, okay,
With
run.
the whole team as
Yeah,
well.
it was like, let's get out. We're not fighting this. We have no ultis. And then it was like, oh, wait, they're not. 2 of them are leaving. There's only 2 here. That's 2 cores.
I
Yeah,
mean, who
they
would
got
expect
distracted.
a ward in the river? You almost never see those.
That's the, misclick or the 1k MMR warding
no,
coming into
no.
play.
This is the 9k MMR ward, okay? It's the
Well,
ward that looks
It's
stupid.
either 1k MMR or 9k. No one in between.
It's the ward that is, you think it's so
Yeah.
stupid,
You just
but
have
it's
to
next
cut out
level
this tree.
thinking.
I know.
Yeah.
No, if
Yeah.
you cut the tree, it makes it obvious. That's why you
That's
got to
true.
put it next to the tree.
Yeah.
Who can remember that tree, by the way?
A Monkey King would. A
Yeah.
Monkey King would
Oh,
know that
yeah.
tray.
True that.
The Radiant also, they're all about the river wards. They're not being dewarded. The new meta.
Oh yeah, see, as we can see, let's see how many Dire Sentry Wards there's. 1, 2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 7 on the
7,
map right
okay.
now.
That's 700 gold.
Yeah.
There's not even any Invis zeros.
That's, I'm telling you, gods, there's a different world over here.
Okay.
I don't
Or on
get
the
it.
other side of the planet.
They
But yeah,
prioritize
it's
that
just-
vision.
Just trying to prep, just getting ready for the. I think the reason that people pay more attention to wards is because it's now 6 minutes.
Right.
It's very long.
Is it too long? Do you guys think it's okay, or is it a
I
bit much?
think it's okay.
It mainly hurts Invis heroes the most. Like Bounty Hunter is not going to be popular whenever 6-minute sentry wards are a thing.
So maybe they change it as that maybe the radius of sentries go down a little bit.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. I think that would be a good way to maintain the balance.
Do you think he's gonna be a bit too obvious?
Dire are
That
scanning.
tree.
I mean, no one's gonna see a tree on a
What
tree. Let's be
tree?
real. It's just a really long tree.
They saw nothing,
that was kind of
guys.
obvious.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Hey, that's why jumping inside along at the same time with the Echo Slam Reaper Thighs finish off that I did first. I did down for like long time. Now it's the question is, will he come back and help his teammate or just let it all go? It seems like he don't want to do so. So it's chance for Team Lotac after winning a team fight to get a mid tier 2 and maybe tier 3, do you think?
And Luna could have insta-ball back, but I think the fight was over already at that point. It's tempting because they use double BKB to initiate. If you buy back, you have BKB, they don't have ultis. You could win a fight there, but without the supports, I don't think that's possible. But
Yeah.
they may just force Luna's buyback anyways, is the other thing
Radiant's
here.
middle tower has fallen.
Let's go. With only 1 creep and half HP, they still want to go to the high ground. Tower started shooting on that Morphling. No worries because he only start attacking on a tower. And jumping in. Oh, no. Ohio jumping in, tanking all the tier 4 heroes. Somebody buy back, and that's what they want. I'm pretty sure they're just going to leave the scene right now. Somebody gets
Oh,
away.
Yamate.
Nice save by Yamate, and
Hero.
also the block. That is beautiful play by supports. However, Moon Meander jump across that fissure and trying to catch one.
Yamate being a true captain,
Oh,
saving
That was so
his
nice.
off lane.
what a bro.
No, I think the better is the timing between swap and Fisher is just perfect.
Yeah.
Swap out, then Fisher, then man.
That ends so well for Lotac. They don't get towers or racks, but it's Luna's buyback, and they only lose Venge.
And Luna needs money more than before, man. He needs the damage item.
She can't carry against these BKB heroes right now. And if what happens there, Blink Echo, if they can ever initiate on Luna, they have no real way of saving her.
The duration of the BKB is going down for every fight as well. Like once it hits
Yeah.
5 seconds and your Luna doesn't have farm, she's super vulnerable.
Chiyun might get caught. Take a look at this
Oh my
one.
goodness, this is
A
gonna be a
jit.
dieback.
He's by himself, though.
Here we go, Wukong command, Ballet Strike, all in for that Luna. Can he pop the Black King bar?
Oh
Die because of the
my
picture. He just gonna go for more, no more damage. Primal sprung out, start attack on that Moon Meander. He just leave the partner ward there. I don't think that ward gonna help that much. However, he just gonna suck him all dry. Chiyun gone, Ohio in, and Ohio. No way, Echo Slam comes out in the middle of the team fight and Reaper Side was unable to kill the Moon Meander because of the magic resist. Wonder Kid kills someone inside. Somebody gets swapped in order to cancel the TP. Wonder Kid, he's still left there along with that Cypher. Now it's time for him to go down. Kunkka, rank 2 in Southeast Asia gone. Now Fire Blast, Cypher trying to stay alive, but he get X-Marter spot to the scene. Get chopped, and that's a triple kill for Raven, the Morphling.
What initially seemed like a very greedy maneuver by Monkey King.
Yeah, that was a bit of a feat.
Yeah.
He did not need to die like
No,
that.
it didn't. But on the flip side, 5 heroes of Radiant did die.
Sure, the end result, fantastic.
Maybe that was the play. It's like, I'm a Monkey
Yeah.
King. They're going to aim me, guys. Just get ready, okay? They'll use everything to kill me.
He did bait him in to some extent. Kept the Pugna busy. I don't think he had any way of killing a Pugna with Decrypt there with Boundless Strike on cooldown, but hey, it works great because Raven cleans up and this
Eye of
Morphling is...
Scotty
Yeah, he's
on
scary.
the way.
Unfortunately, they don't like. That was been a long death timer for Luna, seeing as how she just bought back for that tier 3 defense. Didn't really get to take advantage of it too much.
I'm
No
kind of
objectives
happy that
claimed.
this Morphling not gonna be like utility Morphling going for use Scepter and strike people with adaptive strike.
Nah, that's
you
not
remember back
Raven's-
then?
That's not a Raven
I've never
Morphling.
Raven. I haven't seen a utility Raven at all in period with anything. But yes, I feel you.
Did Morphling do that?
Yeah.
No.
We have we have not Raven, but we have seen
Sometime
one
in the
utility
history.
Morphling.
Oh yeah, in the it used to be like an offlane hero.
Yeah.
No, I thought we did see like a semi-utility Morphling in one of our games during King's Cup because they just couldn't get farm. So they had to build tanky. They built like BKB, all defensive items to keep themselves alive.
The Yules that Jenkins and I had an issue with was the Marana Yules.
The Marana Yules, yeah.
Oh,
That was the one that Jenkins and
He
I
hates
were really
it,
peeved
yeah.
at.
And the
You shouldn't
Jim.
watch my Marana games then.
Oh my.
Well,
Is it support Marana?
yeah, if you're a support
Yeah,
Marana, it's fine.
Okay, yeah.
This Marana needed to carry.
was a
and
mid
it did
Marana.
not happen.
Who was
A
it that
gem.
bought it? Was it Ajit?
No, it
No,
was
right.
not. I don't remember.
Jim on Earthshaker now.
Sick of buying sentries.
Goes in maybe.
Dire are scanning.
New meta, all sentry wards.
This game looks pretty tough for Tigers right now.
35 seconds to go for the next Roshan. Aegis on the cheat would be very important if you want to go to the high ground at this stage of the game.
I suppose the advantage here for Tiger is that if they do win a fight, they can push super fast with that Luna as long as Luna is alive. Like, that's the benefit. You win one fight, with a Luna you push down towers super easily, but it's a matter of whether they can win these fights or not because they're at
Yeah.
such a disadvantage.
I'm gonna hope the Shaker messes up, I think.
Guys,
Like-
do you think this guy, Ohio, at the end of the game, will he kill more than death? He's
No.
5'10 now.
5-10-9 now. I don't think so.
He's gonna get 5+ kills.
Goes in first for that Moon Meander, and Boundless Strike to counter that right away. He's gone without doing any single damage. Just jumped in a little bit too reckless initiation from the Moon Meander. He's not even a hero who go in first. He doesn't have any stun.
Yeah, yet again, we're seeing a real issue with the lack of initiation on the side of Tigers. Everyone is just kind of, they have to use their body to find out where the enemy team is. And now Roche is going to go down. Moon can, or no, actually Moon can't buy back, only Ogre can buy back.
Yeah, if Kunkka X is your initiation, once you get past like 15-20 minutes, that's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay for the early game stages, like when he's ganking top, killing Necro, but we're well past the point where Kunkka can be starting your fights. Lotac have Boundless Strike, Shaker, who can initiate from Fog,
Swap.
Bench Swap. Like, yeah, there's plenty of options. This is a level 3 swap now, too.
Alright, let's push inside. Raven is the leader here, carrying an Aegis. Let's see, I don't think they're gonna pick mid. They might just go top, because top is easier. Side lanes. Normally, when these teams is gonna push, some lanes just get sides instead of mid.
Yeah, they're just going to strangle Tigers for right now. They have the entire map under control. They have the Aegis, they have the cheese, and they have the Aegis for quite a while. Maybe when you have like a minute and a half left on the Aegis and you start making moves for high ground, right now you just try to get a pick, make it easier to go siege if you want.
And the pick that they are waiting for is right here, getting blocked by the Fisher. And turn on the Decrypt. I don't think that's gonna be a bait from that
I
Safer.
don't know why Raven just didn't turn into Ogre and then nuke him with the Fire Blast.
Let me
Looks like
do something.
Kale.
Okay.
Okay. He should be a dead ogre. I don't know if they want to
Should
Reaper
be.
this. Doesn't
Moon Meander.
Okay, they don't Reaper and he gets away with the heals.
Here we go.
Moon the Doctor.
Moon the Doctor. Give that man an MD.
Yeah. That's why his name is Moon Meander. Stand MD.
MD.
Yeah.
Moon Meander.
Yeah.
There's an M and a D in there.
I got it.
Confirmed.
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like that is
What
a
about
BKB
BD
charge.
Lamb?
BD Lanham.
Yeah.
He's not a doctor. He's a porn star.
But he
You know, most porn stars cosplay as a doctor at
That's
some
true.
point in their
yes,
career.
yeah, I like that. But oh, fall the trees, and it's gonna be
Welcome
the
back,
time.
Danelie.
No
She
problem.
died.
I just went to the toilet and then I come back to this. What do I come back to?
Yamate, Tigers, see the light at the end of the tunnel, but when they saw it, they died again by the Reaper side of that Ohio. He's now 6'10". Who knows, man? You guys are so quickly judge him that he is not gonna be back.
I mean,
I think he might end with 10-10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think he'll die a single time either? You think he's gonna get 4 more kills and die 0
he's
times?
His Aghanim Scepter is up.
That is true.
He's
Yeah.
got the potential, just because he gets any kills with Reaper, even if he doesn't get last hits. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, all the
I don't think the game's going to last long enough for him to get that many kills.
Yeah.
There's like, I think one team fight left in Tigers, at least one really bad fight.
If he gets to 10 kills, then that means the Tigers got back into the game.
Are
I
we doing
think.
a bet now? Are we gonna do something about this? Because you guys
Yeah,
seem
why
pretty
not?
dead set on doing a
Yeah,
bet.
why not? I'm go on 10-10
Okay.
for sure.
All right, fine. What are the
Yeah.
6? What are we betting for?
What are we betting for?
Yeah, you go.
He already bet. You need to bet now, Xyclopzz.
Yeah, I already bet.
Yeah.
I said that he gonna get 10-10
Oh, so you
before
said-
the game ends.
Okay, so
Yeah.
10-10 or more than 10 kills?
10 or
up.
higher. Yeah.
10 or
Okay,
higher.
If
10
he's
or
10,
higher.
if he's even kills and deaths, it counts.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then Tsunami's under 10.
I'm under.
Alright.
So basically 9.
Oh,
Mind
somebody
blown.
get blocked. Come on, give one more. 7-10 would be great. Jump in.
So
goes
it's 6-11.
round,
Give me
slow him
6-11.
down, Fire blast. Where's the support? Come on, man. 4-4. Support not foul here. Just like the PC in the Summit House. Mouse not found. So I cannot do anything with that.
We probably need to get some more mice.
Oh
That's
my
weird.
god. Yeah.
Can't play Dota without a mouse.
Yeah.
Yes. And now they just strike on the bottom tower.
Just gonna play with a touchpad, you know? Learn
Oh,
some new
no.
skills.
Unfortunately, we don't have touchpads either.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Alright.
bro, I think you end the game a little bit too early.
No, this is good.
The Morphling got the kill.
Get Morphling some more kills.
Oh,
Swap.
long range swap.
Yeah, BKB, good
Turn on
job.
the Black King bar.
No.
Fall back for the Yamate. He's still alive with his Glimmer Cave, but he was hit by the ghost ship.
Oh, this Necro just can't find kills.
Xyclopzz is not pleased.
Yeah. Oh.
There's nothing even on the line, Cyclops. You don't even need to be worried about anything.
I don't know, maybe there is something on the line.
Pride.
Waiting for production. Production
Yeah.
might have something
I
planned.
can see that.
I went out there
Yeah.
and our dinner's ready. I mean, they could put
How
something in your
about we
dinner.
bet that with the king position next game?
You gotta ask
If
production.
I win, I get a king.
Dude, you're
Whoa.
you've already
I
been
wanna-
king like
I wanna know
10
this bet.
times.
Actually, Tsunami hasn't been
I've
king
been
more
king,
than once.
I've been king once.
Really?
Yeah, I've casted literally every single goddamn game here.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
true.
pretty sure I've got king 3 times so far.
Yeah.
I'm 3
Jenkins
too.
got twice, or is it 3 times? I
Well,
think
yeah,
Jenkins was
twice, but then he took Cyclops' game because Cyclops wanted a wizard.
I have a lot of time on the panel, really. Not the casting desk.
Yes, I've noticed Cyclops.
But I think that happened because I believe in the system.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's justice. It's fair.
It's democratic. It's very fair, yeah.
It's really, I believe in the system.
Mhm.
I just have faith on my man right there, Nate and Kevin, man.
I don't know.
Good
I
job,
mean,
man.
like, they always give you things you don't want.
I do want. Who doesn't want? Especially Wizard.
You don't want wizard?
Huh?
Do you
I
like
want
Wizard?
Wizard.
Oh, you like
That's
Wizard.
the best position I want.
It's the best position because you like to sleep as wizard,
Yeah,
don't
right.
you?
Is the wizard chair comfy?
No,
No, for
absolutely
me
not.
it is. I actually
Okay.
like
It's
the wizard chair. It's
okay.
nice.
That was the King's chair last season. I gotta
Oh,
say, I
really?
was unimpressed
Oh,
because
okay.
I guested one King's Cup and and I was like, I'm the king. What the fuck? This
Yeah,
chair's
no,
terrible.
it's a punishment if
Everyone else
anything.
had these nice, comfy-looking chairs, and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I
this
mean,
is
Wizard get to do all the super shits all the time, and no one even care
Yes,
about.
very different from a normal Cyclops situation.
But the king's great though. You tell people what you tell them to do things for you, and they have to do it.
Dance like
I'm
dance.
kind of.
Well, the only thing that wizards do is they just add fluff and they just add stupid sound
Yeah,
effects.
maybe.
You get a little fun little ball.
Oh,
to
he
play
gets the
with.
boundless.
679 gold. No, I mean damage. And he's still
They're still
chasing
going.
for
Does
that
not have a
Ajit.
TP. Ajit has no TP at all.
Ajit
Oh,
change direction.
He's like, I gotta go buy one.
Oh,
He was
Ajit.
running back to his
Oh,
base and he was
God.
like, wait, shit, I don't have a TP. I need to get one.
They've got
Ajit
swap.
change direction once again.
He's in the trees. They
Come
can
on,
see
make up
him.
your mind.
He's
Oh
dead.
my goodness.
There's no way he's
Ajit get hit 2 more times.
Oh, come on. Come on, Ajit.
Ajit.
Oh.
On the bright side,
He could have.
he did buy a TP.
He could have sold his Aquila,
Yeah.
bought a TP and a Blink Dagger. Blink TP.
Ah,
Hey.
Next
that's the
level
play.
play.
But he should have figured it out like long ago and then not a halfway, almost get to the base and
He
hey,
had-
let's go back.
He had quite a bit of time to think
Look,
about that one.
let-
He did.
Let's be real, okay? There's a reason why none of us are professional players.
Come on,
Oh,
give me
higher.
one more. Give me one more.
He's got the Dagon.
Reaper side. Come on, mate.
Oh no, he's
Nice,
already dead.
nice.
Oh,
nice,
he's
nice.
dead. He's dead.
Good
He's
job,
dead
Raven.
now. All right, that is 3 down real quick for Team Tigers.
It's all about
time
the
to
threat
push.
of the scythe.
Still no kill for Cyclops.
Yeah. Tower goes down with the power of that Morphling with Eye of Scotty. Started to attack on the barracks already.
Oh,
Wait for him
Reaper.
inside. Let's see how they're going to defense on this one. Here comes the Wukong command. Echo Slam.
Yeah,
Playing the big
kill the
part
Necro.
in this
The Necro
game.
got
Kill the
ulti.
Necro.
Oh, no.
Ah, it's GG already. Ah.
Yo, GG has been called real quick. Well, I can say that Echo Slam playing a really big part in this game.
Yep.
Initiation played a really big part of this game.
Yeah.
I think the Ohio bait kill me please strat was quite
The
successful.
0-6 at 11 minutes
It
strat.
wasn't even
Knows,
0-6
man.
or 0-8 for the longest
Woo.
time.
All right. So Xyclopzz, you lost the bet. That means if you get king, you're not allowed to be
Yeah,
king.
yeah, there we
What
go.
is that?
Oh.
What is that? I thought
Because
you.
you can't make someone king because there's 4 people here, but
Right.
you're disqualified from being king.
Oh, that.
I mean, you probably won't get it anyways, but if you do get it, only for the next series, not for all day.
That is the most. I mean, the most painful bet I ever lost in this King's Cup. True, that is the most painful. I don't mind drinking all the stupid drinks, you know, like for example, like soy lens.
You didn't even drink that one. You made me drink that one.
Yeah,
Drink it.
I don't mind drinking that,
Yeah,
you know, but I get to drink the monster all the time. That
Monster-
lucky me.
Hey,
Yeah.
Monster's good, okay? You don't shit on Monster, okay? This shit's good.
No, I like monster. I mean the Soylent. The Soylent that these guy drinks.
We actually have yogurt in the fridge. I think we could make like a pretty nasty drink. You mix like Soylent, yogurt, and then you add like some fruit and... I'll figure it out.
That
You'd rather that, or do you want to lose your kingship? You've lost your kingship. It's,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
Do you want to
Kingship.
drink something? If you want to drink something, I'll
No.
make something for you right now.
You're no longer eligible for the
I
throne.
mean, you can do that too, but you're not going to be a king.
Oh yeah, I got one idea. You know, why don't since the viewers actually some of them watch us right from day one, right? I think we should call
Maybe
them
like 2 or 3 of them.
Kingsmen or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Have you seen those movies, Kingsman?
yeah.
Oh,
I've
Kingsman,
seen-
yes! Have you
They're
seen it,
brilliant
Tsunami?
movies.
Yeah, Kingsmen.
My god, yes.
All right. Well, that's kind of cool. Well, what do you think about the first game of the series?
Definitely not what I was expecting for a draft that was so heavily reliant on push. Tigers seemed to be scattered far more frequently than I hoped they would. And then by the time they decided to group up, it didn't really matter because they didn't have the items to take advantage of grouping up. Pugna was the only hero on the side of Tigers that had Blink Dagger. In Your Dream opted for more of a damage-oriented build, going for the Armlet first, and then he went into Halberd BKB, but it didn't really matter because they never were able to start a fight. The only fights I remember seeing was, like you said, pre-15 minutes, X-Torrent, boat. After that, it was Shaker Blinks for days.
Yeah. I think I kind of lost mid too hard as well. Like the Kunko got forced to start roaming
Right.
at level 5.
Yeah.
Got a kill top, but it's like you got to kill in this Necro who's already died 5 times. Did that kill really matter? Probably not so much. Monkey just had such a free game and was able to stop that split push by himself
It
so
wasn't
many
even
times.
just Monkey, even Raven had a fantastic time in the Morphling. Like, he never
Yeah.
got pushed out of lane. So,
Yeah.
there's just not enough map control early on.
It was still a pretty close game end of the day.
Yeah.
I think Tigers look pretty solid. That 10th pick wins you games sometimes. Other times it doesn't. And
Yeah.
good job on Lotac to find a way to make it work.
That was awesome. That was awesome. I can't wait for the second game of the series so we can have a role swap on the next one. But
AKA non-kingship for Cyclops.
well,
Hey,
that's
look,
just for the next series,
Okay,
right?
wait. If you really want to be king, I can make the drink for you. Then you have a chance at being king.
That doesn't hurt him as much.
I could make the drink
no,
hurt actually.
I'll just let somebody be king. I'll be wizard anyway.
No, you're probably casting again.
Alright.
I want to hear analyst Xyclopzz in the next
Yeah.
series.
Oh
No, you
god.
don't.
No, you don't.
Thank you. That's the first game of the day. We'll start the day quite fun today. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be right back in around like 5 minutes for the second game of the series. Tigers versus Lotac.